How you doing, everybody? It's me, Max Farrow from DexFXMarkets.com here on the Dex Atomic Signal System for Dex Signals. The big question we get here towards the end is, when can I go live? We talk about this because it's your money. Some things to accomplish before you even think about going live, and that you have consistent accuracy. Now, I'm not talking about win and losses. I'm talking about consistent accuracy that you can go from a signal to the Nadex page and not mess it up. You don't choose the wrong direction. You don't get in the wrong statement price. You don't try to push it in. You're not chasing that process. That you feel comfortable with every time that you make a trade that you've done the right trade. Okay? If it loses, it doesn't mean that it's the wrong trade. It just means that it's a natural loss if you followed all the rules. If you took the proper statement price and either went higher or lower depending on the direction, or you put the right number in there, $35 or $65, and you put the right contract amount in, so one contract or two contracts, depending on your incremental crawl. You've also accomplished to find a good session that fits for you well. You're not trading at 2 o'clock in the morning, being super tired, or trying to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning when your phone's ringing with an alert. Okay? Know when not to trade. 3. 2 or 3 trades a day is really all you need. You don't need to be trading 16 times a day. Okay? So break out of the habit of trying to do more with less, and learn what the CVG, what we talked about, the intro to trading, what consistency plus volume equals goal means to you. And that means that if you have 3 trades, if you really focus on those pairs that you like in a session you like, you're going to have a high win rate, above 70 and 80%. And if you can keep it at that level, having 2 or 3 trades a day, okay, even just with 2 contracts on, should yield between $1,600 and $3,000 a month. Now, remember, all results may vary. We have our traders on that have 5 or 6 contracts they're using. I personally do 10 at my level, and I only trade 2 or 3 times a day. I use the same process that you're getting signals on as you use, and I'm a master trader. The signals that you get, I follow in the way that I use my bot and my charts with. I like to be a little bit more hands-on because I have the time to do so. You should make sure that you've traded in demo for more than a couple of weeks so you can find that consistent profit. Once you do find a session, it then becomes about the profit. You've got consistency down, you got your pairs down. Now we're looking at profit and demo. And once you get 2 weeks worth of positive profit, I'm pretty sure that you will have a good success rate. And then that good practice of the incremental crawl, getting to a certain number, right? Another big question that most people ask before they go live is, how much do I need? Well, we risk on the 35-65 system $65 per contract. And so what that means is that when you trade one signal and it goes on, you're trading one contract at a time. Now, we say never trade more than 10% of your balance at any one time on the board, which that means that if you got 5 signals come over and you only have $650, you're not trading one contract per every 5 signals. You're trading one contract on one signal. Okay? Trading and having that balance of 650 will cover you for that. Why do we say that? Well, because we know that the risk to ruin event to happen is that you would have to lose 10 in a row for that to happen. And unless you start getting crazy and breaking outside of the strategy, then that's not really likely to happen. Now, $650, so that means that if you want to trade 2 trades or 2 contracts on one trade at any one time, that's $1,300 you should have in your account. Now, legally, I can't tell you what to go put in your account over at Nadex, and I can't tell you not to do some of the bad habits. But the people that have success are the people that follow the good habits, follow the consistency value, follow the incremental crawl. They pick a good time to trade, and they stick with that. Trade 2 or 3 times a day, 4 or 5 times a day, you're getting a little bit too much. 2 to 3 times, maybe 4 at the most, and now you're really on board. Because it's to get your consistency down so you can simply add volume and make your job easier. Well, Max, I got a whole bunch of money on board. I got $5,000, I got $6,500, then I could trade 10 contracts at a time. No, you shouldn't. You should always start back off at one contract at a time. If you want to trade 2 or 3 pairs at a time, that would be fine as long as you're trading one pair at a time. So if you have the money to cover 3, then you could do that. But don't put 10 contracts for your first live trade. Start at 1. Slowly build yourself up. This is about protecting your mentality too. If you're not used to seeing a loss for $650 in there because you traded 10 contracts, you're going to think the program is crap and you're going to move on. I want to be able to keep you here as long as possible, trading to get profit so you can keep paying us for the signals. Why would I want to sell you something since I've been in business for 7 years? Why would I want to sell you something any other way? I want you to be able to be profitable so you can afford to pay for our stuff. So listen out, okay? We have the advice for you. It's there for you to help you, not to just take your money. So if you're unsure about any of these rules and you need more of an explanation or more convincing, just contact us. We have 7 ways to Sunday to contact us: email, phone, chat room, Discord, what have you. Smoke signals, like it says in the video. Okay? I'm Max Farrell. This is Dex Atomic, system for signals and DexFX markets. I look forward to seeing you inside. And as always, trade well.